Hello and good afternoon. It's a lovely afternoon here in Tenerife. It's July. It's summer. It's 30 degrees, and I've just had a nice slice of watermelon. Watermelon, aren't they just delicious? Don't we love a slice of watermelon? And an interesting tip about watermelon for you gentlemen. Watermelon actually helps with our sexual performance. It's good for the potence. Good afternoon, and we're going to be talking in this session about calorie counting, or rather, there's no more need for calorie counting. We can forget about calorie counting. I mean, did we really evolve to start looking at our food and wondering how many calories there are in it and dividing it into portions and scientifically conducting our daily affairs so that we can eat less calories than we actually need so that we can lose weight? No, of course we didn't evolve, and that's why of course most diets don't work, because they're often short-term solutions, aren't they? You know, we launch into our diet, we've got the motivation, we want to lose a few pounds, but it's about sustaining these diets over the long term. You know, anybody can go on an Atkins diet, lose a lot of weight, but do we really want to spend the rest of our lives not eating carbohydrates? I mean, it's just a ridiculous thing, isn't it? I mean, no matter how much you enjoy bacon and chicken, I'm talking about the Atkins diet now, you know, you remove anything from a diet and you're going to start to want to crave it. You're going to start craving it. And I know you're thinking, oh yeah, Alan, but this plant-based diet that you're promoting now, it means actually cutting out quite a lot of things. All the things that we weren't actually that we're actually not supposed really to be eating, at least not in the quantities that we're eating. Now, plant-based diet is a natural diet, and it's a diet for the long term for so many reasons, not least of which is that you'll feel better, you'll have more energy, you'll feel more compassionate, you'll feel more in touch with who you are, and you'll be doing something for the planet, and you'll be losing weight at the same time. So for all those reasons, this is a diet that really is sustainable. And automatically, when we cut out the animal products from our diet, we're cutting out the high energy density foods. So, as I explained before in a previous session, some things like a hamburger or French fries, these are high donuts. They contain so many calories, but don't actually keep us feeling full for so long. So when we switch to other foods that are low energy density foods, like potatoes, beans, pasta, and so on, then we automatically are eating fewer calories, but we're still eating the same bulk of food. So we feel full, we feel satisfied. And if we're eating a lot of that healthy fiber that I've been banging on about, haven't I, for so many sessions now, our digestive system will take longer to process it. We'll feel fuller, satisfied, we'll have energy, and we'll automatically lose weight. As well as, of course, all the other things that I've mentioned before, like, you know, when we cut out the animal foods, we're cutting out all the saturated fat, which effectively means we're cutting out all the cholesterol. So you're not going to have to wander around wondering how many calories are in the foods that you're eating. It's just a simple case of wondering, is this food plant-based? Does it have lots of fiber? The more the better. And you're good to go. And, you know, after a while, you'll soon get a routine. We do, don't we? When we start a new habit, a new something, it's difficult at first, isn't it? But we soon adapt, and it soon becomes a habit. I've just eaten some melon in there, and that is something I probably would not have done a few years ago. But now that I'm eating plant-based, what's better than a watermelon in the middle of summer? And yet, in the past, I perhaps would have had a can of Coca-Cola. So, you know, lots of really nice things to look forward to when we switch to a plant-based diet. So in America, they did a study, and they got a group of people who wanted to lose weight, and they swapped out the high density foods, so your animal based products, all the meat, the dairy, the processed foods, and they substituted it for low energy density foods, so potatoes, beans, pasta, and so on. And on average, people actually lost 17 pounds in just 21 days. 17 pounds in 21 days. And they, listen to this, this is going to blow your mind. They weren't eating less food. No, no, no. They were eating more. They were losing weight and eating more food than they had done in the past. And they were eating healthy food, full of fiber, full of nutrients that left them feeling full of energy and vigor. So yeah, isn't it just fantastic? I mean, come on, if you've been trying to lose weight, or if you're obese and overweight, this is brilliant news, you know. I mean, just imagine you can sit or stand or in any position you want, and you can eat as much food as you want, and you're gonna lose weight, provided you're eating the healthy plant-based foods that are mentioned in this session. That is just brilliant, isn't it? Isn't that brilliant? So yeah, to sum up this plant-based diet that we're going to adopt, there's no counting calories, there's no portioning. That's just a case of eating healthy foods. Please read below. I always include far more details in the text than I do on these videos, because as you know by now, I've got some notes, but I do a lot from memory, and obviously I forget some of the details, and some of the details are worth seeing. So I hope you've enjoyed this session this afternoon. I hope you're doing well. Enjoy your day or whatever you're doing, and I look forward to seeing you very much in the next section. Bye bye.